goddesses that you do mention in the Rhiannon book, the matras, the three mothers, I am fascinated by them. So I was very pleased to see them in there. Why did you include them in the Rhiannon book, and who are they?
So the reason I included them is a couple of things. So Rhiannon, her story where her son is taken from her after being born is very similar to another story, the story of Modron, whose son Mabon is taken from her within 3 days of him being born. So there's a connection, there's a reflex there between the story of Rhiannon and the story of Modron. And then, so Modron is the divine mother, that's what her name means in Welsh, and Mabon is the divine son, that's what his name means in Welsh. And both of them are cognates to divinities that we know from the continental Celtic areas, and these are Gallic, Roman and Gallic divinities. So we have Maponus, the divine son, and Matrona, the divine mother. So there is that dyad from the continent. So there is this connection to known divinities, and Matrona is a river goddess. The Marne River is her river. It's one of the longest rivers in France, and is one of the first things that Julius Caesar says in his Gallic Wars. He says that France is divided into three parts, and he names the rivers that and he calls that one Matrona, which stays the Marne River. So Matrona is the divine mother, and the matres, or the matronae, are these triple mother divinities. So you can see some of those reproductions behind me that we see all over Europe. We see it in the Roman area. We see it in the Gallic area. We see it in Germanic areas. There are three goddesses, often with headdresses like that. Sometimes there's one who has her hair down. They have cornucopia or babies in their laps or food. So there seems to be this connection through time from Rhiannon to Modron, to Matrona, to the matres, that these three triple mothers, they represent fertility, but they have so many different things. They're different in different places. So we see the pattern of worship, but there are the mothers of certain tribes, there are the mothers of the trees, there are the mothers of certain plants, certain animals. They're the matronae of the mead. So they're regional, but they're also connected to different aspects of living, and they're everywhere. So for me, there is an aspect of Rhiannon that is informed by the matronae. And one of the things, and Mara Starling mentioned this at MoonCon, and as I've been studying Welsh, I recently came upon this as well, is that Rhiannon is divine queen. It may also be divine parent, because Rhiant is parent. So that parent piece ties into these divine mothers as well. So again, it's kind of a sneaky road, but there's a lineage. Now, am I saying that she is a matrona? Is she one of these goddesses? I'm not saying they're the same, but I think that there is a path of connection. There's a path of information. It's informed part of who Rhiannon became.